It takes a good man down and I know. Not a good show.
But what does it take to make a good episode of Fear the Walking Dead? We don't know yet because we haven't seen one. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. It's time for the Season 1 review. It is Episode 6, The Good Man. Who is the good man? Are they referring to Travis? Because there's not many good men in this show. There's not many good characters, in fact. Everyone is pretty unlikable. And speaking of unlikable, that's pretty much how we kick off this episode. So we see the massive hordes of infected at the nearby stadium. We then get the aftermath of Andy, who was like taken prisoner. Daniel wants to execute him. Andy's basically pleading with Travis for his life. And Travis, being the so-called good man, brings Andy with him, essentially, and he says, nah, he ain't going to kill him. We need him. He can tell us where the others are. Andy agrees. He's like, yeah, I can help you get in. I can help you get them. This and that. And then Daniel's like, right, well, he's riding with you. So they then go to take Andy with them. We cut to the detention center where everyone is being kept, and we see Daniel, like, literally casual in the night, just walking down. He's stopped by two soldiers. They tell him, like, where you going, what you doing? And Daniel's like, you should probably save your ammo. And then, like, they're a bit confused. Like, what's he mean by this? I think at first they thought he was like a walker, but then they realised he's not because he's got a tool. He's got like a light, and walkers don't use tools. And then the next minute, all the stadium walkers have, the stadium infected have surrounded the camp out of nowhere. So 2,000 zombies come into the camp, and then we get a big shootout between the soldiers and the infected. Thoughts on this?
Well, Daniel, I mean, he's lucky that this tactic didn't just end with him getting a bullet between his wee Mexican eyes, didn't it?
It could have ended that way.
It could have ended that way, but again, I mean, you think the military would have had more precautions rather than just, you know, locking this door of a stadium that's got 2,000 walkers beside it. You thought there might have been like an incident, like a bomb, to blow it up.
I just thought it was weird. This didn't seem like a move I'd expect Fear the Walking Dead to pull. You know, none of the group are good with walkers. How much experience do they have in actually putting one down? Not many. Yet they're going to release 2,000 of them locked up in the stadium. I mean, it just seems weird to me. We've seen in the original Walking Dead how Rick's group panicked when they originally found the barn that was full of walkers, and there must have only been about 15 walkers in that barn, and they were like, you know, wary of the barn. They were afraid of the barn. Yet we've got Daniel literally just letting 2,000 escape a stadium. The way they dealt with this, it just didn't seem right to me. And I think Travis should have been, like, shouldn't Travis been the good man? Shouldn't he have voted against this?
Yeah, he absolutely should have, because not only are you putting everyone in the base at risk, you're putting yourselves and Chris
Yep.
at risk. And you're not even armed. Not like you're going in with heavy gunpowder, man.
Yeah, we've seen these people struggle to deal with one, so why they think releasing 2,000 would be a good idea, I'm not too sure. And I get it, it's because they wanted to buy some time so they could get their loved ones out, but at the end of the day, I thought it was a bit dumb, them releasing 2,000 walkers. Plus, they kind of did murder a lot of military men by doing this. So straight away, the group just don't really seem like the good guys here.
Yeah, because the military haven't done anything to this point that, like, solidifies them as absolute dickheads.
Now, I can understand that they wanted to save them or get them out or whatever, but there's nothing that's happened so far that, in my opinion, would make this acceptable. Just basically releasing 2,000 infected on the military. So straight away, in my opinion, our group that we are supposed to root for are the bad people here.
I know this would have been like when Shane's blocking Rick's door and there's two guys coming towards him and he just fucking drops them both. From like the two guys that were like, you know, the ones that were walking away from him.
Yeah.
I know they were shooting walkers and all, but I mean, that's like he just drops them both. Oh shit, they could have got Rick there. Military's portrayed really badly in zombie shows, and this is no different. I mean, at the end of the day, they're there to do a job. You literally see, like, I actually like the way in this, so they try and did develop them, but they are just normal human beings, because of course they are.
Yeah.
But again, like, how are you supposed to like these people?
Yeah. Anyway, inside the center, Daniel realizes that Travis has cut Andy loose, and he's not happy about this. But Travis thinks that no, I made the right decision because Andy told me the truth, and I believed him.
Again, it's very stupid for Travis. I'm not surprised he's done this, though. And it kind of just backs up what Daniel wanted to do. And again, why didn't Daniel just go ahead and do it? Does he have to answer to fucking Travis, who has to answer to Madison? And just look at this group, man. Oh, they deal with 2,000 walkers and a completely infested military base, but yet the actual Walking Dead group that had strong men, like you said, shot themselves about 15 walkers in a barn.
Travis, his wife, Daniel, Ophelia, and I believe that's all that's here at the moment.
Yes, we do have Chris and Alicia who are just watching the car.
Yeah, they stay behind to keep an eye on the cars, to make sure no one steals the cars, but then this backfires because
the military show up.
A couple of military guys show up and basically threaten to, like, well, they didn't threaten to kill them, but they basically said, look, give me the car or else. There was one of them that was taking a liking to Alicia. I think they wanted you to try and, paint this. Oh, here's the creepy, rapey.
Here's the rapey guy.
Military member. But she decides, no, I'm going to stay with Chris. Chris hits one of them, and then one of them knocks it. I mean, that seemed pretty fair. Chris hit one, so they hit him back. I mean,
yeah.
It seemed like...
Hey, Chris is a shite bag, man. I'm surprised they didn't include this, that he actually fucking went to batter 3 military guys.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't think... Oh, it's not like the military did a beating on Chris. Like, he hit someone, they got hit back, so...
Yeah, and then they didn't kill them or nothing, so at the end of the day, I mean... Was it justice? Was it a 50-50 booking? Probably.
Well, based on the way the show went, I'm surprised they didn't have the freedom, like, kidnap Alicia and gang raper, but they didn't do that. Then we see Strand and Nick. They're trying to make their escape. Strand tells Nick about a place that he's got, and he needs to find Abigail. He keeps mentioning Abigail. We see Strand. He gets a pistol from a dead soldier that he was like...
Making deals with.
Yeah, so he takes back his cufflinks. The soldier kind of asks him, can he kill him? But he doesn't. Strand does come across a little bit hard, but smart, I mean, if he shoots this guy, he's just going to...
Right, but there's a zombie eating this guy's legs, right beside Strand. He must be about, 2 feet away from him, literally. And what the walker's not acknowledging him talking.
Yeah.
But yet you're supposed to believe that a walker 6 miles away can hear fucking gunfire at the farm? Oh, come on, man. What way is it going to be?
No, it's mad, right? See an actual person. See if a gun went off, right? The normal fucking person would hear it, but they'd struggle to, locate which direction it came from.
Yeah.
These walkers can seem to pinpoint, a gunshot from, miles away. Now, yeah, if you're trained, right, yeah, you'll be able to hear what... But the average person...
170 southwest.
The average person, right, could hear a gunshot and it would just be like a loud shot. Honestly, they wouldn't really know what direction it's coming from. But for some reason, walkers in The Walking Dead can, pinpoint gunshots. I don't really get it. Anyway, Nick and Strand are trying to escape. They get locked in, a corridor. The door's locked. Strand is using up all his bullets and he's missing. I mean, why not wait till they get a little bit closer?
And why not wait until you're absolutely fucked so you can use one on yourself?
Exactly, but no, he wastes them all on the walkers that are closing in. But then they run into the group and we see Madison. She gets to the door. She sees Nick. She's trying to open the door. The door won't open. Nick is telling his mum to go on without him. So it looks like Strand and Nick are just going to get eaten here. But no, we then get Elisa... or Lisa, whatever she's called, and she comes with a key card, swipes it about 10 times, doesn't work, and then as soon as the zombies are about to bite Nick and Strand, then it works magically on the 11th attempt. I don't know, man.
I mean, not that the show's good, because it's nowhere near it, but imagine without Strand and Nick in the next few episodes, they just died here.
Wow. But it's for no reason whatsoever, the key card's not working, and then... just as soon as Nick's about to get eaten, it magically works. This is lame.
Why couldn't she have just showed up really late?
For example, I think in the original Resident Evil, when the guy's panicking and he's trying to put in the code for the lift and he doesn't know it because he's a shitebag and he's afraid. Well, he knows it, but he keeps getting it wrong. And then the other guy who's a bit more calmer comes in and he gets the code right. Something like that works.
Absolutely, but this is like, well, it's just a Scania fucking key card that works or it doesn't.
Yeah, so there's no reason why it wouldn't work the first 10 times and magically work the 11th just because Nick's about to get a bite taken out of him. Plot purposes, like, but then the group managed to like try and fight their way out of a kitchen. Daniel finds out that his wife stayed. Him and Olifa kind of share a little moment with each other.
And again, no, I didn't like about this. Like, they've had literally zero contact with walkers at this point, and then all of them are experts in the kitchen, hand to hand.
Yeah,
I know one member of the group gets bit here, spoiler alert, but come on. What's this all about, man? And they're even getting into situations where, like, well, how have they not get bit here? And before this, we had, like, Madison and Travis releasing everyone in the cages. And then also Lisa ran out and some guy got hit by the helicopter blade.
Yeah, some guy, so they're out in the out in the open. A guy gets infected, so he decides to kill himself by running into the helicopter.
I don't even know if he meant to do it.
I think he did.
Did he? The way he was doing it, I think he was disorientated because he was losing blood and he fucking ran into it. Didn't look like he was making a beeline for it. It looks like he tried to go around it and got hit by it.
Well, it was a pretty cool death. Like
I said though, I think this is definitely the best period of the episode and probably the show. Like, I mean, you get 20 minutes of decent enough action, even if a lot of it is questionable.
Yep. Then they bump into the nurse. What's the nurse called again?
Lisa?
No, the other nurse.
Aye, Doctor.
I mean, Doctor.
I can't remember her name, but I know who you're on about.
Kuchen or something.
Aye, something weird like that, Dr. Kuchen.
Lisa's trying to get her to come with them, but she's just kind of not really listening. She's like, nah, I need to stay here and take care of my patients. I mean, all your patients are all dead. I mean,
it looks weird though. Initially, see when you met her, you thought she was corrupt.
Yeah, but it turns out she's pretty honourable.
Delusional.
Delusional. And so, yeah, we see more military guys get taken down. And it's like, yeah, this has allowed the group to get in and get Nick and Strand. But, I mean, all this group has done is just, like, killed so many people and destroyed this base by unleashing the 2,000 walkers.
To see the people they actually let go at the cages, I mean, I'd say 90% of them are dead.
Yeah, I just fail to see how this group's a good group at the moment for what they've done. I mean, look at the mayhem on unleashing 2,000 walkers.
They're definitely not. And when they get back to the car, there is no car because military took it, and Chris is like, "They took it, Dad. I did my best."
Tried to stop them, but no.
Out steps Andy. Yes, Andy's going to drop every single one of them. But does he?
No, he holds the gun at Daniel. He's about to shoot Daniel, and then Andy, Travis telling him, "Come on, Andy, put the gun down, don't do it." And then Andy just turns around and he shoots Ophelia for some reason. Why he did this, I don't really know. But Travis then jumps on him, starts beating him up, punches him a shitload of times. I think he punches him unconscious, and Madison kind of has to pull off Travis. Then Travis goes over and just like plants his hand on the bonnet of the car and looks at what he's done, and his hands are all mangled up while Daniel checks on his daughter. Still don't know why Andy done this, but...
Still don't know why Travis went to these extremes either.
Yeah, I mean, I can get why Andy was a bit pissed off, like, but... And maybe even felt betrayed by Ophelia, but... I mean, if he was going to shoot anyone, he should have shot Daniel.
I mean, if he shot his son, I'd understand if Travis did this.
Aye.
But he didn't. And it's not even like it was a headshot. She got shot in the fucking shoulder and she's fine.
I thought it was more of a tit for tat. You destroy my arm, I'll destroy yours.
Your daughter's arm.
Then Strand tells the group to basically follow him, so they jump in the remaining cars and they make their way to Strand's house.
And this is where the episode just nosedives, man.
Yeah,
very slow,
We have Lisa attending to Ophelia in the back of the truck. They get to Strand's house. He's got like this big, rich, like security built in place, and it seems like very high tech. And he talks about a boat and stuff like this. He's got supplies.
It looks very secure though, his house.
Yeah, the house does seem
this
very
season at least.
Yeah, it seems very secure. He tells them that they can. I don't know. He tells them
They
to
can take
stock up.
supplies as much as they want. It'll be all right because I've got Abigail, and he brings over Nick. Nick looks, binoculars, and a very CGI yacht appears. Like, why couldn't they just get a real yacht? I mean, they're obviously on a real yacht in the next season, so why the fuck did this have to be CGI? It looked like something out of fucking Hot Wheels.
Yep, Strand says that he's going on his boat. Nick asks if they can stay in his apartment, and he says no. Like, surely if Strand leaves, then they'll just stay there. But he's not there to kick them out.
Yeah, like, him saying no, unless, like, his house, you know, it's got, like, a built-in weapons system that would blow up anyone without his authorization. I mean, it doesn't make much sense.
Madison then sees Lisa taking off up the mountains, or whatever she is. So she
Down
follows
the mountains.
Down the mountains.
Down the cliffs.
So she follows her, then Travis follows suit as well. Lisa reveals a bite wound that she got from the infected in the kitchen when they were fleeing. She hands Madison her gun and asks her to do it. She tells her not to allow Travis to do it because he would be heartbroken. Lisa tells Madison, "Come on, you never liked me that much anyway." Then Travis gets there and he sees the bite. And he's like, "No, don't worry, Lisa. We can save you. We've got antibiotics now." And it's like, what?
If it was only that, I mean, like, the world wouldn't be in the state it is, Travis, mate, if antibiotics did the deal.
Yeah. I mean, look at what the fact that look at what this turns you into. I highly doubt some antibiotics are the difference between being normal and turning into some flesh-eating fucking corpse. But Travis seems to think that, no, you know, we've got the medicine, and Lisa's like, nah, Travis, look, this medicine doesn't work. It's all useless. Once you're bit, you're bit. Once you die, it doesn't matter how you die. Once you die, you come back as a walker. And this is kind of, I guess this is kind of similar to the whole Rick Grimes and Dr. Jenner situation in season 1 of The Walking Dead when he reveals that they're all infected. This is Lisa telling the group, or at least telling Travis and Madison, that, you know, kind of we're all infected, and no matter how you die, you come back. But then Travis takes the gun and he ends up shooting Lisa, even though Lisa didn't want him to do it.
And Madison just lets him take it. He's like, well, you did, big man.
Madison wasn't even
You don't like guns, you did.
No, Travis here, it's alright, I've got this. Madison was like, nah, yeah, I'll happily let him eliminate the other love of his life. So he shoots her, and then Alicia and Chris, you see them looking like onto the beach, and they hear the gunshot.
Chris sees her body, he starts grating. Travis kind of just falls to his knees, looks out to the sea. And we kind of get like the final pan of the ocean. We get the boat. Nick and Strand are kind of looking for like, where's the gunshot? And that's how the episode ends. And it's like, aye, Chris's moss died, but who really cares?
Very abrupt ending here to the episode. Lisa gets shot. Chris and Alicia have time to run over and find the body, whereas Nick and Strand almost like have zero time to react to the shot. It's like, why didn't Nick and Strand go and investigate the gunshot? I just felt it was a bit weird. Shouldn't have ended with them all gathering around or something?
I guess you could argue that Strand doesn't really give a shit about these people and he'd rather sit in his house.
True, well maybe.
I just thought it was a very weird ending to an average episode.
Yeah, so Chris starts crying, finds Lisa's body, then Travis is heartbroken, he drops to his knees on the beach, Madison's confronting him, and that's kind of how the episode ends with Lisa dead, and Lisa is the big casualty of season 1, I guess.
And just didn't care about her, like... I mean, you look at some shows and the deaths they have in the first season, where does this rank? Nowhere near anything.
Well, is Lisa a bigger death in fear than anyone in The Walking Dead?
I know, another thing I don't get, it's like, she doesn't even get to say goodbye to her son. Like, we didn't even see, like, a final, like, you know...
I felt like Jim was a bigger death.
No, I didn't. Jim was a bum.
Again, like, I know Lisa was bitten, but wouldn't it have been better if she just told Travis about it and says, look, I want to just spend an hour with Chris? I feel like there's better ways to go about it. Like, surely if you're infected, you know you're not going to turn straight away It's like, wouldn't you rather just spend an hour or two with your loved ones before you go? It's like, why is it as soon as you found out you've been bitten, right, shoot me in the head right now? It's like,
I know. This seems very forced, but
didn't even get to say goodbye to Chris or allow Chris an opportunity to say goodbye. So yeah, that's how the episode ended. A bit weird. Finale. For a finale, it was pretty shit. But for a Fear the Walking Dead episode, it was actually all right.
I'm going to give it a 6.
I'm giving it a 6 as well. I mean, it was...
For some reason, it seemed high, but it's not.
Could this be the best episode of the entire series? It might be, like...
Well, put it this way, right? There's not many characters in this show I actually care about. So therefore, it's not like there's going to be a death that elevates an episode's rating. And I don't care if Rick's in 5 minutes of the season 6 premiere or whatever he's in. Or, oh, they've got Morgan, because Morgan's dog meat. Like, what can Morgan Jones bring to this show?
Boredom and depression.
I mean, I don't think there's many characters in The Walking Dead that could appear in a Fear episode and you turn around and go, you know what? That's a fucking 10.
Yeah,
This show's incapable of acting. But anyway, guys, that's it for season 1. And until next time, peace.